wanted to show you all how to make some banana pie poppers. Kind of a funny little name, maybe a little play on a jalapeno popper, you know, that little 2-bite appetizer. Except in this case, it's a dessert and it's made with bananas and pie crust. Super easy. I've already started one here. I've taken just a prepared pie crust and I laid it out. And then I rolled it out. And then I took a 3-inch cutter and I made 8 circles. Took away the excess and just discard it, because when you work with a prepared pie product like Pillsbury or any other brand like that, you really can only roll it out once. So then I took a little circle and rolled it out again and kind of ruffled it like this, maybe a 4-inch circle now. Took 1 pat of butter, a little less than a teaspoon of butter, a little more than a ½ teaspoon, that's a pat. And I put that in the middle. And then I mixed some nutmeg and light brown sugar together and took about a ½ teaspoon of that and put it here. Now I didn't cut my banana yet because I want to show you an easy way to peel a banana. You know, all my life I struggled with this end. Trying to snap this off, and then I turned this section of the banana into banana jelly, and it was just crazy. So I struggled with bananas all my life until a couple of years ago when I learned this nifty little trick. How does a monkey open a banana? A monkey opens a banana by popping the blossom in. Look how easy that was. So you just peel away, and then there are a few of these little strings, and you can grab those and peel those away. So easy. And then there's a little blossom end, and you can kind of pick that off and discard it. Just like that. Continue peeling down to the stem end, and you have this beautiful banana. So I'm going to lay that here. Looks like I've got a couple more strings. I'll grab those real quick. I want it to be perfect for you. And then I always, just to make it easy on myself, cut away these, and I call these the Cook's Treat. I'll eat those a little bit later. Then I take the banana and I cut it into, well, this is kind of large ones. I think I'm going to get 5 out of it. But anyway, and a little bit for the cook again. So I take a 1/4 of banana, stick it in the center of my sugar and my butter, and then I take a pastry brush, dip it in some cold water, and just run it along the edge. And if you have some cracks, don't worry about it. The water's going to totally help with that, making that pie crust get back together again. Then, now you don't want to wrap this too tightly because the banana will expand when it's baking. And it will crack, probably will crack anyway, but we're going to do everything we can to prevent that. And see how I'm just kind of rolling that up on itself, pressing the edges where they're moistened. And then I just press the outer edges in, and like a package, I'm just going to roll. You know, when you wrap a package at Christmas or at a birthday, you kind of roll the edges in to create that little flap on the edges. That's what we're doing here. Take a little bit more water, moisten that flap. Not too much water, you don't want it too soggy. And then just pull it up over the top, pressing again to make sure everything is sealed. And don't worry about it. If it cracks, it'll still taste delicious. And you've got this neat little package. Just kind of examine it quickly. You just want it to be neat and tidy. And put it on a parchment lined baking sheet, which is right here. And so then we'll take another round. I always keep a damp cloth near me so I can wipe up little areas like that, little messes if my fingertips get sugary or salty. I'll just kind of wipe them off. So that's nice to have. Put another pie round down and take a rolling pin. Oh my goodness, I've had this rolling pin for over 20 years. I don't know what I would do in the kitchen without it. I know it looks a little bit too big for the job, but I've just gotten used to working with it. It's a French stick rolling pin, and it's made out of white oak, French white oak. And I just keep working around, kind of like I'm rolling a wonton wrapper, going into the center every now and then. It's okay if it kind of bleeds like that, ruffles. And there we go. Lay that out like that. Take another pat of butter, starting to get warm in here. put it in the center, a little bit of my my nutmeg, brown sugar, put that in the center, kind of lay it out a little bit, take that quarter of banana again, stick it in the center, press down lightly, and just like we did with the first one, we're going to go around the edges here, just like that. Now, I like the filling in the pie, and my husband likes the crust. So this is the perfect 2-bite popper for me. But if you've got a crust lover in your house, I'm going to show you a neat little trick. So we're going to go down again, pressing the outer edges inward, and then fold them in again, just like wrapping a package. Now we've got this little tail. Moisten, moisten. Bring it up. There we go. Cute little package. So I'm all about the fruit in a pie, and I actually give my extra crust to my husband. So this is a way to make a little baby pie, a little mini pie, about 3 to 4 bites in this versus our 2-bite popper. And I'll lightly roll it out again. Rolling. And if your rolling pin starts sticking like that, just grab a little bit of flour and rub it down with a little flour here. And I'll just take it and do that. And it helps so much. So you roll it out just like we did previously. And don't worry if it's not a perfect circle. This is a homey dessert, something delicious with a little bit of vanilla ice cream or even a scoop of Greek yogurt. Okay, so we set that one aside. And we bring the second one over. So see, we've got twice as much crust with this one. And we roll it, keep going all the way around, and I just kind of feel the edges, and I see where my beginning is, because it's a little bit thinner. And like I said, it never comes out exactly close enough. Set that aside. Okay, then take another pat of butter. He's not going to get more butter than me. He's not going to get more sugar, so he gets a half teaspoon of sugar as well. Put that in the center. Take the banana, like this. Take this crust, and don't worry if it doesn't meet exactly. Oh, can't forget our water. Come around that edge. This is our glue. It's just plain H2O. It will help with the sticking. Put our other one over the top, and don't worry if it doesn't come all the way to the edges of the one on the bottom. Don't worry about that. This one is just to cover that banana and that sugar and that butter. I'm going to show you a nifty little trick. Okay, so we've got that all stuck really well. Then what we're going to do is take that bottom one, and we're just going to roll it. See how I'm just rolling, and we'll work around a little bit. Might need just a little bit of water again. And I'm rolling, and just try to keep it a circle. Now, when it's freeform like this, the French call this a croissant. So, I just call it good. I call it a little baby pie. And then we just keep rolling. If you wanted to, you could take a fork and just make the edges pretty. But I don't mind it looking like this. I see my knife laying over there. I'm going to show you a little trick. Okay, see how that is a cute little, looks like a little pie. Take your fingers, kind of shore it up. Take in my knife, just my paring knife, and you can come around the edges like that if you want to make it a little extra fancy for, let's say, Valentine's Day, which is coming up in a few days. Just keep going around here like that. And it makes a neat little edge. And we've taken this prepared pie crust and we have certainly put a little bit right there. If you see that it's not sticking real well, you can come back with a little bit of water. Okay, and then you just pick it up like this, put it on your parchment round. Look how adorable that is. And bake this in a 425 oven for 15 minutes. And I'm going to turn around real quick and grab the ones that I've baked off already. Let's see here. Actually, they're in the oven, so Let me grab that. Oh, yummy. Okay, they've been in here for a few minutes, so no worries. Just on the edges. And I'm going to grab a little plate and, hot, hot, hot. Okay. I don't necessarily recommend doing it like this with your bare hands, but I know my tolerances. And here's another one. Let's grab a little bit of sugar. This is some of this caramelize. And we're rolling live here, people. Okay. Put this back over here. And then grab some warm caramel sauce. Now, this is my signature caramel sauce, and I'll have the recipe for you in my e-newsletter that is going out this week. I'm just loosening it up again. And my secret ingredient in this, I'm going to let you in on it, is sour cream. So it's sugar, a little bit of butter, and then the reason I'm serving these in sundae glass is I love caramel. So I'm going to load it up. Yay! Comes for me. And then the little baby pies look like this. Here's one without powdered sugar. My husband is not a fan of powdered sugar, so this one is for him. And then this one's loaded with powdered sugar and a little bit of nutmeg. And we've got this with the caramel. And then this, you can serve plain or with a little bit of ice cream or Greek yogurt on top of it. So we've got our banana poppers and our banana baby pies. I hope you all enjoy them.